1, door 3. Like, actually, here, this is, since we're at an impasse again, good time as any to look over our notes, right? So, starting with door number 1, that's number face world. That goes a few different places. That's got the olive guarding the door. That leads to Murderland. We couldn't figure out anything to actually do in Murderland. There's kind of this weird, like, eggplanty water sack thing that's got some buttons next to it, but nothing happened there. In door number 1, there's also the binary door. That leads to the end of time. End of time has 2 exits. One's a flashing door that just leads to a kind of a small little dead end. We figured at the time we got there that if we found a way to, like, cross water or something like that to swim, then we'd be able to proceed, but that appears to not be the case because we got frog and nothing happens in those spots. At the end of time, there's also a short lamp which leads to the checkered cloud world, and specifically the part of the checkered cloud world with a cupboard that has me inside of it. But we couldn't figure out any way to do anything with me inside a cupboard, so that's 2.5 herrings there. So that's 2.5 herrings. Door number 1 also led to the flashy door, which led to bed world, which had the vomiting face wall, of course. That's how we got the severed head. So I feel like we've finished that chain. There was also the eye in the wall that we could stab to open up a door to the squeaky ghost stairs, and that's how we get to Lavos. So, but the future refused to change, of course. But that was door number 1. Door number 2 is where we were just at now. That's the Disco Paradise, which just has the pyramid path to Virtual Boy Land. There's nothing else here. Why is there nothing else here? I don't know, man. Door number 3, that's the Land of Neon Frowns. You find the Flower Rock in the Land of Neon Frowns. That leads you to the flickering light flickering ladder. Once you ascend the light flickering ladder, you end up in RPG Land. Inside RPG Land, there's a door maze. The door maze leads to a castle battle, and leads to Dragon Warrior, like a dystopian Dragon Warrior land, which also is kind of a dead end there. So there's not a whole lot happening in door 3 too, but we at least got an effect down in there, inside the door maze. Because there's kind of a mushroom area. That's where we got Demon, I think. Now door number 4, that's the Land of Candles. There's a stabbable squeaky soldier in door number 4. I don't think that's important, but we got a note on it. There's one of the teleporting beds. There's a lot of those teleporting beds around. The teleporting beds lead you to the Virgin Hand Stairs, which split between the elevator and the flame area. And if you get past the flame area with your snow or rain, then you go to Storage Pipeland, which goes to the Space Piano, which then if you sleep in the bed, you might end up crash landing on Mars. But unfortunately, even after we crash landed on Mars, there was a geyser blocking our path, so there was nothing we could really do about that now. In addition to that, door number 4 led to the Purple Pyramid, which led to Checkered Cloudland proper. Checkered Cloudland proper led to Virtual Boy Land. Maybe we should revisit Checkered Cloudland proper. That would be a place to probably check out. Now that elevator there, that also forked out. It's one way. Once you enter that elevator, it leads to the Land of Organs, which is of course door number 6, and to the isometric subway. The isometric subway is where we got the flute, and the isometric subway also had the floating upside down lava pyramid guy that we could spill over, but he wouldn't seem to do anything else. So, isometric subway and the Land of Organs are also places we should potentially revisit. Now, door number 5, that's the eyeball door. That's got kind of the crazy mouth and eyes in there somewhere, but we couldn't figure out anything to do with the mouth, so that's another red herring in addition to all the other ones we've mentioned. That leads to Footprint Land after you go through the bloody mouth entrance. And of course, Footprint Land leads to Virtual Boy Land, like everything else does. Virtual Boy Land leads to the Party Hat Paradise, which that goes to the Ghost Trees, and that's door 12. So that's all there was really behind door 12. So door 12 was a little disappointing as well. Virtual Boy Land also has the Toilet King. It leads to the Dark Forest, which leads to the stationary train, which if we kill the passenger of the stationary train, it leads to the other train, and that leads to the Creepy Girl Forest. From the Creepy Girl Forest, you can go to the water bridge, and we found an effect there, so we're probably done with that area. You can also take the stairs from Virtual Boy Land, go to Banshee Boardwalk, which we recently experienced. Banshee Boardwalk features the green-eyed tentacle, and also leads you to the round Tentacle Vine Desert, which that goes to all sorts of places. The round Tentacle Vine Desert goes to the Disco Block Party, the Witch Party, the Abandoned Shack Factory, leads to the Real Fence Compound, which goes back to the dystopian Dragon Warrior zone. We didn't find a whole lot there. I think we got an effect, though. There was like a 6 pyramid zone that was suspect. Another red herring there, but nothing really else happening there. It also led to the regular fence compound, in addition to the real fence compound. And if you go from the regular fence compound, you'll find the Pyramid Temple. Now, you climb the Pyramid Temple, that'll lead to the city park. At the top of the city park, there's the Dark Flower Building. The Dark Flower Building leads to the Dystopian Complex. I think we found an effect there, so we're probably done with that area as well. Finally, the Roundvine Tentacle Desert also leads through the creepy door back to Darkness, My Old Friend. That's where our good buddy Spook hangs out, and that's door number 9. So we've already covered door 6. So door number 7, that's over on page 2 here. Door number 7, that's the land of paintings and ferns. That's where we found most of our hair, 2/3 of our hair. And that leads to... you can actually get to door number 7 from the Dark Hallway, but that's one way. That's another... that's from the Real Fence Compound, actually. So the Real Fence Compound also leads back to door number 7 there. Additionally, in the Land of Paintings there, you can find a manhole, which leads to a sewer, because every game needs a sewer level. If you head right in the sewer, there's an onion slime blocking the road, so your hands are tied there. But if you go the other way, you go to the Factory Waterway. You see, of course, the quad spoon symbol of the rival gang hanging on the wall, but you pass that, you go to the Grassy Cube Knoll. From there, there's a side area and the Employee Access Art Gallery. Inside the Employee Access Art Gallery, there's a picture of Gorbachev, and there was the creepy red-eye creature. That still freaks me out a little bit. But if you head past there, you go to Red Face. That leads to Hollow Geometry World. Hollow Geometry World, that houses the Boxhead Guru. From there, you can head, you can find the Fisherman, which goes to Banshee Boardwalk Beta. That goes to some stairs, a one-way hallway, back to the Employee Access Art Gallery. And of course, Hollow Geometry World leads to regular Geometry World too, as you might expect. But that's door 11. We'll get back to door 11 in a minute. We got to go to door number 8 right now. That's Snow World. That's the first door we entered. Inside Snow World, there's another one of those beds that we can sleep in to head to Mars there. There's also the igloo with a sauna in it. And if we go into the sauna igloo, we go to Cake World. Cake World's kind of surrounded in water. You take these teleporting balloons, and if you take the right teleporting balloon, you end up to a house that has a light switch, and you can switch the light to invert the light, and it's kind of crazy. But we couldn't figure out anything to do there, so that's another red herring. There was also like someone sleeping in one of the igloos we couldn't do anything with, but anyway, so we talked about door number 9. That was Darkness, My Old Friend. On to door 10. That's the Land of Cloudy Darkness, and this is advanced darkness, right? Okay. Darkness, My Old Friend. That's just regular darkness. That's affected by the lamp. But if you're going into the advanced darkness of door number 10, the lamp does nothing. Nothing against advanced darkness. But anyway, inside the cloudy, puddly darkness, we found the subway tunnel. That leads to the Forest Road, which has kind of a mysterious lamp and stump on it that didn't seem to do anything. But if you follow the Forest Road to the right, you end up on the Creepy Road. That road is pretty creepy and just kind of loops indefinitely and doesn't seem to do anything. But then you leave the Creepy Road and suddenly you're back in the 16-bit Forest Road. That's different than the regular Forest Road. Now it's 16-bit. And from there you can find the Manhole Tentacle, which goes to the Gray Purification Zone. And there has the hand-mouth creature, which of course leads to the large biting monster. This general area is where we found a stoplight, but we didn't find anything to do with like the large biting monster, so maybe there's still something going on there. Anyway, back to door number 11. That was Geometry World. Inside door number 11, there's a bathroom that was kind of suspect, but didn't seem to really do anything. You could use the bathroom, but nothing we did had any effect there. This is also where we found the hat and scarf. You can find a passageway by talking to the creepy ghost snow woman. You can go to the Purified Circus. While you're at the Purified Circus, there's a few tunnels. There's one tunnel with just a woman blocking the way. Unless you stab her, then she's not blocking the way anymore, of course. There's another tunnel that kind of circles around in itself, but if you look around, you can find Smile Girl. So when you try to talk to Smile Girl, she smiles at you and teleports. So that was kind of interesting, but we couldn't figure out any further thing to do about Smile Girl, so probably another red herring. There was also a kind of a door box that just led nowhere. Like, it looked like a doorway, like a normal doorway that would go somewhere, but it didn't go anywhere. So another red herring there, I would say. So that leads us to our last door, door number 12. Where is that on the notes here? Where's door 12? Oh, right. No, we already talked about door 12. That was the ghost tree land where there's a bunch of puking ghosts and just, regular friendly trees and puking ghosts everywhere. And really there wasn't much in door 12 except that it led to the Party Hat Plaza, so... But that was a fun place. Oh, that had the witch, though. That was our first time going to Dream Prison, so you don't want to get caught by the popo. But that gives you an idea of what this world has to offer.